Welcome back to Man2Man. Sihleli no Stephen Maceko, uKhansele Khayelitsha, the man that works with kids now, ubusy nezikhayelitsha sports, ubusy nabantwana kakhulu. Khansele, khawusixelele man, since ubusy nabantwana now, how is drugs affecting their lives, either by parents or by them individually? Do you see those things that were happening in you on them now, since you're busy with them most of the time?
Yeah, obviously, every generation have its own struggle, because what happens now is that when young people in Khayelitsha or in any other place, when they see us, those ones who are growing up, they get inspired by whatever we do. You understand? If you like women, there will be a child that is inspired by that. If you are an alcoholic and then you get access to females through alcohol, then someone will be inspired in that. So that every generation have its own ways of doing things. Currently, young kids are using even drugs that we've never touched or seen before. The wungas, the cocaine. I've never had access to cocaine, but now it tells you that at the level in the country of providing the drugs to our people, it's been loosened up again. You understand? So parents, we have a lot of challenges with parents because now they back chat with their mothers, because they steal money at home because they're not working. Right? And that unemployment is one of the things that makes young people to rather go and do drugs because they're stressing also, because we think that mixing a ganja with pills, those drugs, those mandrakes, it's gonna assist you. That's what they do. You understand?
Yeah.
So now what we as activists, myself, I was prevented by alcohol from sport, right? But we also think that sport also helps young people to prevent them from doing drugs. You understand? So, but
Which
now,
is true.
yeah, but now we must use a tool that is, we are going to make sure that they don't come back to it. You understand? So this means that they must benefit from sport, not just use kids, play football, and then day after, you see myself driving a limousine. You understand? So young kids must also benefit from sport so that now they don't think of going and stealing. You understand? They don't think of going and do drugs because now they know that this is beneficial for them. It's bread, it's putting food on the table. So for instance, when I started this thing with my friends there, we started doing it on June 16, I'm organizing young people and then play street football, there's drama, there's a lot of people that I'm working with in the community. I can name them, you understand? But because of also, the government is not providing any solution, the government is not providing any assistance.
You're not getting any help from the government with what you do?
No, we don't get any help from the government. We do it voluntarily because this is what we love doing, you understand? And we don't want to see our country changing, because we also still young people. We are still youth.
And we all have a role to play.
Exactly.
The numbers though, are the numbers growing with kids? Are the numbers growing? Is there more of them coming to join or are they declining?
Okay, I can say to you that some of them come and join, but they get tired in the long run. You understand? Because of the pressure that is outside. You understand? Because the peer pressure is affecting them too much. You understand?
Yes,
Peer pressure is affecting them because some of the kids, their mothers are providing. You understand? So now they wear these nice shoes. I said, while we are playing football there, you see some of their friends passing us, having with, we are still young people.
Yeah.
So they just passed by, and then now just to prevent them from what they are doing or distract them from what they are doing. So yes, they do come, but they don't really. I cannot say to you that I'm holding them like this because when I'm holding them like this, but there is these open spaces.
True,
You
true,
understand?
true.
These open spaces
Yeah.
that has been opened.
And the kids, they always try new stuff, and you will never even know what they go through when you're not even looking. The more with
Exactly.
kids, the more you try to stop them, the more you say to them, you must look for another way to do it without me knowing.
Exactly.
Now, I want to find out from you. Do you guys get sponsors coming at your location, at the location, and support kids and stuff? Is there any?
The only organization that has been very assistive to us is grassroots soccer. Grassroots soccer has been helpful to us because they've been providing like kits, football kits, sometimes we have balls, they give us cones and all those stuff so that we can continue what we are doing. So they also host sports events in Khayelitsha concert, but now because of this lockdown, everything stopped.
Yeah.
So now why everything stopped, now everyone has an access to whatever they want to do because we could not be in one place, you understand? So now when we try to say that we are going back to normal, whereby now we're going to the field and do some practices, you understand? And then we are getting these threats again that there might be a lockdown, you understand? So
Yeah.
drugs did not stop because of the lockdown as well. They were
Yeah.
still there. You understand?
Drugs are there even though there's lockdown. So you think now that after the lockdown, there's actually more kids now
There is
using
more now using drugs,
drinking,
drinking, because,
yeah,
because they have access to it and they have nothing to do. You understand? And most of the time, their parents were not employed. And if you will notice during the lockdown that you will see a lot of young people on the street, on the roads, on robots, begging for food, begging for money. You understand? And
it's so
that
sad.
that was because of that lockdown. Because there was no, everyone was retrenched. Not like everybody, people were retrenched. You understand? So
Yeah.
stressing also. But most of the things that I would love to say is that our parents don't talk to their kids about these things. You understand? They don't tell them that these are the things. They want to prevent them from they make sure that they don't see these things, but they see them outside when they go outside. So they don't talk to them and tell them that my son, my daughter, this is how life is. This is the solution. This is the situation that we find ourselves in. I am drinking now because of this and this and this and that. I am going to try to provide for you this and this. And if I can, please don't use the same route that I used. You understand? They don't talk to their kids. They just try to prevent them. And if they see that they are drunk, they just beat them up. And it's not a solution. Beating up is not going to help you.
Yeah.
But talking to a kid, even with the pregnancy, our parents don't want to talk about sex to our kids, you understand, to
Yeah.
their kids, because they think that it's a wrong thing to do, but it's a right thing to do.
Yeah.
Because now a kid will know how to keep herself safe from these things.
I'm sorry, Mr. Stephen. I need to go to an ad break quickly. Let's quickly go to an ad break. You're watching Man2Man. We'll see you just now. Thank you.